Been around the top queffers in my city. Road or the walk, there's no pressure for me really. Tackers them my city, up the retters for my killie. One phone call will have the steppers on a milli. Fighting my demons, trying to tame the bang and rimmy. Yo, yaga, yay. Go on. S3, life in this ghetto environment. Yeah, man, we're gonna get into on another Joe local story. Not too spicy though, cause you know over here we don't chat, man, and you get me. We don't need to base up the thing. I'm just gonna brush over a little bit. You get me, just to fit in with the life story segment. I don't really do the relevant. I mean, I don't really talk about what's going on right now, like as in regards into the industry, the scene or whatever, because everyone does, innit? I'm trying to separate myself from everyone. But I will say team A and B, yeah? Most definitely. Yeah, man. And yeah, another one, big up Remain Relevant TV, man. He's been cooking recently still. Me nah lie. Boom. So where did we finish off? We finished off with Brixton no blood set, me going to jail. So bam, I got in jail. When was it? December 2009. And man, I remember man was in inner London courts. But who remembers? Listen, I just skipped out a big bit. Who remembers? Yeah, Balham Youth Court. Yeah, listen, yeah. If you never went to Balham Youth Court before, bro, then you weren't really. You get me? Balham Youth Court. Yeah, that one that was depressing. Anytime man's there, straight jailhouse. Or man will have a court case from Joe and have to go there and you know, cause it's youth court, yeah, man was definitely a prominent young buck still. But yeah, Balham Youth Court, I used to have nightmares of that place, man. But anyway, let me go back. Yeah, I'm in inner London now. Pissed, you get me? Just come from police station, been in the police station all blood clot weekend. Go to court Monday. Walking through the little, you know, they got the big cells, they got the small ones, they got different type of cell. You get me? And they got them long windows and that. Imagine I'm walking through the corridor and then I just hear the walk on, blood. I look round and I see Bug. I'm like, rah, what's going on? He's like, yeah, G, man's going in jailhouse. Yeah, you're with man, you're coming jail as well. Man's on the bus, man going Brixton, jailhouse now. Obviously, by the time we get to Brixton, it's mad late, innit? So we miss social, all of that. Man, don't get to see Bug until the next day, innit? But as I've come on the wing, man, the first person I see was RA. He was the induction rep on the induction wing. So I've come on the wing. He's giving me my net bag. He gave me my bedding and that. Give man the grilling, like, right, you from the ends, innit? Kind of thing. Yep, done no, sure. Kept it moving. Told man, right, anything you need, hail him, innit? So, boom. Next day, man went to induction. Me and Bugs in there. Bugs just wilding up the place. Basically moving unruly. Talking about he don't need to do it. He's been there already, X, Y, Z. You get me? So after that induction, they come and took him and just put him on a wing. These times I got to stay on the induction wing for a little while. Oh, man's on the induction wing for about a week, 2 weeks, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, man. But like I said, RA was there. He had the whole wing in a chokehold. Nothing weren't really going on unless my man had involvement in it. You get me? Like, man might see a one youth that's fresh off the wing, fresh off the roads, and he might have a thing, or man might hear a little man that's got a thing over there. By the time I'm over there, he's already been robbed. You get me? It's mad. Man thinking man's getting drops. One time I all got a drop on a youth, went to go in the cell, walked in, see certain man there. Yeah, it was long. Still, I see a man with a J cloths and that. Yeah, you know, darkness still. So after that, I kind of like, wow, why is it? Yeah, I clocked the pattern. I saw what was going on, and then yeah, that was my blueprint. I started running with that. You get me? I come off induction wing now. They put me on A wing. A wing is like the biggest wing in the jail. It's massive. I think there's 4 landings. I can't remember, but it's just like I don't know, man. I don't ever remember being on the ones, unless man's going to get food. I managed to get like the burgers and that and the paper bags. You get me? The burgers and that. It was lit still. A couple chips and that. Yeah, man. See, Brixton, the food weren't too bad. It definitely wasn't. They had a couple yard man in the kitchen doing the thing. You get me? Man, like fight back, aka chicken back. I remember he did work there. That's when man first started calling him chicken back. But yeah, man. Oh yeah, and on the induction wing, they had the numbers as well, like for the funny youths and that. But anyway, bam, man's on A wing now. I'm banged up with Tear from the Hill, Rupert. You get me? Yeah, man. My man was mad cool. We used to catch mad jokes. When I mean jokes, man would be dying. You get me? True says Ed was mad big and that he never used to sleep with a pillow. Yo! Yeah, no, I'm joking. But yeah, no, me and my man catch hella jokes still, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I remember one time, no, boom, let me cut. There was a bag of man on there. There was Johnny from Blenheim, real madman. I ain't seen him since, Joe, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. That was over 10 years ago. Um, I don't know what happened to him. I was watching one Charlie Sloth thing, yeah, when he was in Yard, and I had a bag of Yard man, you get me, doing a thing. And I swear I saw him in it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sure I see my man. But anyway, yeah, big up Johnny, man. Who else was there? Poser, roadside poser. Big up yourself. My man's thorough youth, man, very sturdy individual. I remember when I first went gym with them, man, and I landed on the wing. It was a bit, you get me? It was a bit shaky. That man didn't really. The people that I knew weren't going to the gym. So when man's in the gym, like that, the first gym session, you're looking around, all the equipment's taken. You get me? Our man just tapped me like, yo, come work out with man in it. I turned man his pose on me and him started working out in the gymnasium. Mm. But yeah, bro, like yeah, man. I got ratings for him still. He kind of broke the ice with man, made man feel a bit more comfortable on the wing. You get me? And yeah, bro, big him up, big up poser, roadside poser. Cause then there was another poser that come, Kenneth and you, when man was on B wing. Um, Presser was there, Fields, Timothy, Touch, Fields, Ping, Leighton, Yahi, Fortineath, Big Fader, Eve, Holmes, Peckham, Flex, Norwood, X Fighter, Peckham, one new Chris that I used to know from the lane. Um, that man that ended up calling him Narbade, mad still. Megs from the Hill, Yoshi, Junction, Jimmy, Bugs, Big Brother, don't know. Shaq was there, Corleone, Didi was there. Yeah, Didi come out a little while after, so did Shaq. Shaq come first, then Didi. Obviously, Joker come just before them. And there was a couple Eastman there. There was a guy called light skin, he had like a big scar or a birthmark on the side of his face. He was a big man them time there. T-Mac was there, Mashtown. There was a couple man there still. There were definitely a couple Eastman there as well. Big them all up. But yeah, it was like hella man all on that one wing. So, Yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on. I remember one time I'm chilling with Flex and that and Ross Clark. My soulmates come to me like, yo, have you got the machine? I ain't got the machine. He's like, what? Sure you ain't got the machine, fam? Like, I ain't got it. He's like, brother, someone took the machine. I left it barging. It's gone. You get me? And I was like, huh? So obviously, by now, me and my man's in the cell, scratching our heads like, listen, we thought a man had it. You get me? And basically, what it was now, there was touch, and I can't remember his soulmate. Yeah, there was a opposite man. Yeah, it was touch and ping. I think. Yeah, ping was banged up with touch. So bam now, man's opposite them, and man's praying them like. And every time I look over, they're kind of looking over and kind of moving shuffly. You get me? That man saying, right, you know what? On social man's gonna have to mash the works. You get me? So me and Tez getting ready now. You get me? The doors boss man showed Johnny what time it is. He's like, yeah, come, boom. So bam, man's out there on the landing. Now at first it was they had drama, it was a Friday. So Johnny's come to the door. Man's obviously told him, yo, X, Y, Z, you get me? And then I swear, who was it? I think Ping stayed in the cell and Touch come out. You get me to go drummer. So bam, I think a man paged Touch as a guy in drummer and Touch is basically saying, brother, it wasn't nothing to do with man. If anything, it must be my man because he's never come drummer. You get me? And man's like, what? Alright, cool. So as far as man knows, man got the green light. It's pink. You get me? So bam, now social's calm. Man's walked round to his part of the landing. Man's waiting outside his cell. You get me? I got my local. Do you know what I had a bookie pen all shaved down and that. You get me? You know, like the bookie pens, shaven. And then man had a bare bleach. Man had a hot bottle of bleach and some neck shit all mixed up in a Lucasade bottle. You get me? So bam, man's waiting outside the door, waiting for my man to kind of come out and man could do him. Like, these times here, there weren't cameras on the landings. There was no cameras on the landings in Brixton jail when I was there. Nowhere. Yeah. They started putting them in whilst man was there. Yeah. On was it D wing? The detox wing. No, G wing. G wing was the detox wing. Yeah. Bam no. Waiting outside the cell. Two twos now. This is on the fours, isn't it? I look down and I can see the youth ping walking across the freeze, but he's looking up at man. They see a man outside this already. You get me? So like, what you look there? Like someone's like, what? Come, you get me? So he's just these times he's wham traps, he got a big nose and that. Come up the stairs, you get me? But I just try to walk past man, I'm going his cell. Man's blocking his way, innit? He's obviously tried to do the bad boy thing, like, what is man done, man? Tried to barge man, innit? But as he's done that, man just tried to. I said I wasn't even gonna talk about all this, you know. Yeah, Ying that tried to graze neck, dash the Lucas said upon him. My man started cutting down the landing. Johnny jumped out of nowhere with the batteries in a sock. Bow! Tried to slap off his head back. You get me? All the govs come. Yeah, so it was a scene, innit? So after that, now, the man them's charged up, looking for anyone that man thinks has got this thing in it. And you know what? I don't know why, but the man them started targeting the E shoots at first, innit? So man's Ross Clark gone to brute next. You get me? He just looked at man and said, yo, listen, man ain't involved in none of them thing there, you know. Man's a big man, ready to tay. You get me? Couple of the OGs on the wing was there as well, like, yeah, forget that. You get me? So obviously man forgot that. You gotta remember man like 21, 22. Boom now. Man look down the landing, man see a member of Mashtown. I'm not gonna say his name because he's good stuff in it. I've already said it once. I don't wanna. Yeah, the man targeted him now. I'm not gonna lie. A man ran to the gov's office. You get me? Man's tried to go after him and that. Man's not coming out the gov's office. Man's like, yo, cuz let man chat to you. A man looked at man's face and said, I don't trust that, you know. I'll never forget that. So then, cool, man's left it now. what happened? It's died down now. But imagine now, man's found out that it's not either of them two, innit? So man's just done all that bullshit for nothing. And then my man puts it in man's head that it's the boy Yachty. You get me? My man's kind of half trying to be cool with man. You get me? But obviously we're in Brixton, Joe. Man's Brixton by then. Man's got the whole of the Brixton man with man. Yeah, cause it's pressure. It's pressure. Man is like the young G for them. You get me? But it's pressure. So bam now, pressured that. Obviously found out that he never had it either. But by then it was too late. You get me? All long story short, yeah, it was a you that man never ever thought it would be. And the only way man found out it was him is because man see arms with the phone. Yeah? Man's gone in on arms and he had the blower. Not even me personally, but a man's gone in there and he had the blower. You get me? But then obviously they're both acts. So they had that conversation and then yeah, the beans got spilled on who had the machine. You get me? And then after that, man found out that basically Marcelli kinda done a scummy to my man. You get me? So my man's basically the guy that took the machine basically scummied him back. And it was a righteous scummy, you get me? Secretly. So it kind of didn't really escalate to nothing. Yeah, but you see that day there, that's when X Fighter first come on the wing, when man moved to Ping. Um, they put my man behind his, what is it? Yeah, they put me behind my door first. You get me? So I'm behind my door. X Fighters come straight to my soul. Yo, blood, I see that. Wow, go on, fam. What you saying? Man, we'll go and crack it on him now. So I'm like, what do you mean? Like, this shit's just coming on the wing. I don't know from nowhere. Like, what, you're gonna crack it on it? Yeah, cuz. I'm like, listen, don't go nowhere. They're letting me out in 10, 15 minutes. You get me? Just chill, cuz. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, and when my door's open, we're gonna go mad. So he's standing by my door, you get me? Bam, they've let man out 20 minutes later. They've banged my man up in it, but then that's when we've gone round and started paging everything, you get me? Yeah, so two nice all died down. Um, Wes has cut and he's left the phone, but he won't on man's ring. But he's got a phone sent over, innit? Apparently, it was supposed to be from man and Johnny, you get me? But by the time it come on the wing, like I didn't even know it's this mash. You get me? So Johnny's got the machine. Man don't know that it's that machine. Boom. By this time's here now, Joker's come on the wing. So man automatically man's banged up with the boy jokes in it. And then fucking yeah, one time I had the mash overnight and I'm not gonna lie, fam, I smoked it, bro. You get me? Them time there man had to barge it, yeah, with like 6 wham batteries. The triple eight, is it the triple A's? I don't know them wham things. Get me? So man's all sellotape them together and got the little wires and touched it to the prong and that. You get me? But obviously, man must have done it the wrong way because I smoked it. But I just remember seeing smoke coming off the battery. How's it? And I'm like, fuck. Yeah, it's long now. This is the only match between the man and them. Man's never gonna hear Johnny stop chatting shit in it. You get me? So me being treacherous as a young'un, basically, yeah, X Fighter and Flex have been begging man for this match. Flex, aye, shit, you're gonna find out. Yeah, they've been begging man to use the machine in it for days. Yeah, so the first thing where when we come out, no, it wasn't even the first thing was that bang up. Yeah, because I tried everywhere and go everyone and get people to look at it and try and fix it, but it was smoke. Like you can smell it and it's smoked, innit? So bam now. I walked past Fighter and Flex like, what, you don't want a machine tonight? Yeah, they're like, yeah. I was like, say nothing, it's under your pillow. Cause I already got it in there and put it under the pillow, you get me? Bam, no, they're like, yeah, calm. So now it's bang up. I'm in my soul like, rah, yeah, mad. You get me? Two twos now. Two twos now, yeah, the next day, man's come out, you get me? I've gone and checked Flex and Fighter. Flex and X Fighter was banged up together. Man's gone and checked. They're like, yo, cuz, what, go on? Flex is rolling over with tears in his eyes, laughing, dying, yeah? So man's like, right, I slightly want to laugh as well, cuz I know why he's laughing, innit? But I got to try and act calm, you get me? So I'm like, what, go on? He's like, blood, you never guess what, fam? I'm like, what? He's like, fam, X-Fighter cooked it, blood. He cooked the thing, fam. I swear it all exploded and that, cuz. I'm like, what? Nah, I fighter. Cause you know that was mine and Johnny's thing, you know, cuz, you get me? He's gonna be going mad. And the X-Fighter's like, oh no, man. You see the thing about X-Fighter, yeah? He's a humble savage, blood. Humble savage. But he is a savage. But at this time, yeah, man didn't know that. You understand? Man, certain men are coming to the jail and they've seen him raw, and I could hear them X fighters in the jail, you know. Or man just see X fighter, I could hear man on the phone talking about him and that. But because we're all bad, like man ain't really watching that, and because how humble he's come across to man, you get me? Like he basically come link man and put man on a pedestal straight away. He just fell in line, played his position, didn't you get me? Go against the grain. So obviously man kind of took his kindness for weakness. You get me? So obviously now man palmed off the machine on them. He's blown it. He thinks he's blown it, and then obviously man's telling him, right, you gotta tell Johnny, you know, cause big man thing, man gonna come with you and make sure that you don't spaz out and that, but you gotta tell Johnny, you know. You get me? So, oh, for fuck's sake, man. Right, innit? Cause you just tell him, blood. Man will pattern it, innit? Man will send him the bread and that. So I'm like, alright, cool. Man's got to tell Johnny, but slyly Johnny didn't like X Fighter. I don't know why, but he didn't really like him in it. So when man's told him that, he's just what? Yeah, that activated. You get me? But at this point here, when I've told Johnny X Fighter's gone somewhere, is that I've had to go police station or or hospital or something. He didn't go court. Could he come back during social? And you know, on A wing they got that one cell with no doors, just gates in it, like the holding cell on the wing. Oh, bam. Yeah, Johnny like X Fighter's in the cell. I'm chatting to X Fighter like, yeah, man, told Johnny because he's upset. You get me? And then X Fighter like, yeah, man, I would have thought that. You get me? So I'm like, alright, calm. Johnny's come though, like, ah, bloody fucking dumb. Listen, I want my money, you know. X, Y, Z, otherwise man's gonna do you up. Bam, you get me? But obviously he starts trying to stick it on X Fire blood. And like this is the first time man sees savage mode slightly. You get me? Like my man, he's looked at me, he's looked at Johnny, you get me? A young tear come to his eye like that. And then he just like, Johnny, I will fuck you up. Johnny, you think you can chat to me? Man's a fucking animal. Yeah, you wanna know Kamikaze? I will show you Kamikaze. Watch when my cell opens. Watch when you open this gate. Yeah, don't go nowhere. Everyone's looking around like, ah. You get me? Shots. They tell them like, oh fuck. You get me? Man's kind of calls this thing. You get me? So Johnny's like, yeah, yeah. Run for his knife and all that. You get me? Man, half trying to talk Johnny down and that. You get me? Then the fighters come out the cell. Man's run down to fight. Oh, yo, cuz. Allow it, fam, please. Like, it's dead. Like, XY, man will just find a way to rectify it. And it kind of, I can't remember if a man paid or a man got another mash or it just died down. Yeah, but then that situation kind of fizzled out. You get me? But I think after that, X weren't feeling man too tough. You get me? Cause, I don't know, man. Me and them kind of didn't talk for a while until he come B wing, and then yeah, obviously he done what he done and kind of got back in man's good books in a sense. But yeah, that's that story, man. A wing was going on still. There's enough name brand man there, enough things going on. You get me? Yeah, man. A wing still. So boom now, man's got Ross Clark. Oh man got spun. The first time I ever got spun in a big man jail. Something told me to put the machine in my slipper before I went bed. Yeah, because I don't bank. I'm not banking nothing. Yeah, I'm not banking nothing on the road. I'm not banking nothing in jail. Yeah, if you run up on me when I got this out, and I'm nicked. Yeah, because I'm not banking it. I'm not. So basically, I put the machine in the slipper underneath the bed. You know the corned beefs. Yeah, if you're old school, you know the corned beefs, the red slippers, them. Yeah, looking like corned beef. So man put the in the slipper, and then lo and behold, man's getting spun in the morning. I was like, raw, you get me? Straight away, they've basically told me I was on the bottom bunk, innit? So they told me, raw, get up. They give me the little search, you get me? Bro, because I didn't have no socks on and nothing, you get me? They've searched me, stripped, man, and then I've just gone and put my feet in the slippers, and then they let me walk out the cell. They didn't even check the slipper. So I've got the tech under my foot, and I'm all tiptoeing over it and trying not to bracket and walking like some girl down the landing. You get me? That man's got high heels on, and then man had to go to the waiting room. You get me? That is like some education room, innit? But that's what they was holding the man them in. So man's gone in there now. Obviously they've searched Jokes. Jokes has come now. He sat down in the room. He's like, fam, where is it? They're gonna find the machine. They're gonna find it. You get me? These times I just took it out and showed him like, yo, yeah, separate thing. You got all that now. You get me? Like, rah. You get me? He's getting mad. Cause obviously he thought we'd bagged, innit? That was my first taste of getting spun and cut and tube, blood. I thought I'd done something special. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was feeling mad. Man didn't stop chatting about that for a good couple of weeks. Trust me. Um, yeah, but at the same time, man's on the wing, man's kind of wrapping up the place. Like anyone that comes on the wing, man's half just taking their things, you get me? So bam now, man kinda got wrapped. Yeah, man got snitched on basically. Me and Presser. I remember they kicked me and Presser off the wing. I was in the block for a little while. Then they put man on G wing. They put me on G wing and then moved Presser to B wing. So I'm on G wing now. That was like the detox wing. You get me? And I was bound up with a youth called Target from East Dulwich, and then he was around one youth called Fuse, short black youth. He said he was from town, but I had never seen him since I've been out. And then there was them YBE brothers, young black entrepreneurial youths. I think there was some of them was from Nam and some of them was from Dulwich. Fads as well. That youth Fads, another one of them Dulwich / Peckham youths. Yeah, G Wing, man circle for like a month and that, and then it was back to the bullshit. You get me, man's Ross Clark. Guy in there, man, selling, kicking out the back of the cabinets. Remember, you used to have the wooden cabinets about that big, and you could have a key in there. You get me? Man, I used to just turn them around and kick out the whole back of it and just take man's canteen, whatever's in there. So me and Target used to go from cell to cell, kind of. And then obviously the rest of the man then would be running with it, be some competition thing. But we just booming off all the cupboards. Still, not gonna lie. And then man end up getting wrapped and taken off that wing. Now before that, they took me out of the cell with Target, and then they put me in another cell. And cause they made me bang up with Ping. So after all that thing on A wing, man now banged up with this nigga, bro. You get me? So I'm thinking, raw, gone to Target. So yo, you lot, mate, man, not your bro, cause man's with this guy and X, Y, Z. This thing happened on A wing. So they're like, rather sharp, man, if anything. I'm not gonna say that man had certain man under pressure or nothing, but yeah, they didn't ever mention what happened at A Wing, and I was happy for that still, because I can't be bothered. And at that same time, me and him started reasoning. Obviously, he used to tell me little stories about spray and that. But you get me? That was obviously his little claim to fame, because by then Spray's thing was, you get me? Mixtapes and DVDs and all over the place. So yeah, he used to tell me little things, show my 1, 2 pictures and that. And yeah, that was like basically G Wing, man. I think G Wing, it was a detox wing, and it so there was bare nitties on there. And then there was certain man that was on there, like all the problems were slightly on there. And then you had oh no, the man them that kept getting caught with like weed, budding weed and phones and all that over there as well. So there's like a mad mix. But that was the only wing that I think they had cameras on the landings. I think so. I can't remember. I just remember. I think near the shower room there was a camera. I remember that. Um, Fidel for Mozart was there. That's when I first met him. Um, yeah, but there wasn't too much going on. I remember seeing a woman officer Smack a nitty, like smack him up. I'll never forget. I was on the wing for about a week. I think she was an SO, light skinned, tall woman. She just walked past her cell, saw a man doing something he shouldn't be. No chatting, just went in there, started grabbing him up. He started trying to fight back. She just started tamping off his face, tamping him up. My man screaming in the cell. I think she was blooded him up, and that was a mad thing. Everyone was outside watching, and she was on her own, you know. Yeah, she was definitely on her own. Like, yeah, G-Wing was a Gaza. That's what man used to call it. Yeah, even if he's on closed visits, yeah, you could stand up on a chair and it had like the polystyrene ceiling in it. You know the squares in that where you can pop it up. So a man would pop it up and then put his hand through and just grab whatever they. You get me? Yeah, man. I even come through. See me, I'm dead. I'm stiff. I'm not coming through. You get me? Man might try and yeah, man line up a thing and yeah, but I'm styling you, but I'm not doing it. But in Brixton, I done it. Brixton, I done it. Where else did I do it? Done it in Fulton once, Brixton once, High Down once. That was it. No one didn't bring me nothing enough. Yeah, that was it. I done it 3 times in my whole life. I done about 10 years behind the door in total. No, I ain't done 10 years behind the door. Done 2, 3. Done about 6 or 7 years behind the door in total, and I've come through on a visit 3 times. 3 times, and then yeah, basically I got dash off G wing as well, and then they moved me onto B wing. B wing was well, all the dogs them was yeah the name brand man, the big fish. They was on B wing still, but we're gonna continue this tomorrow. Um, yeah, we're gonna continue this one and tomorrow. There's gonna be a part 2. Yeah, it's S3 life in this ghetto environment, prison segment. You get me? We're gonna get into. I'm not trying to chat, man, and I'm not gonna be talking about certain incidences. I'm not trying to pop no one down from the ends either. But we're gonna, yeah, man, we're gonna have an interesting one. You're done now, sure.